good morning. How you doing? I believe you can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, drop a comment. Mr. Chimeze Nelson, you guys can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Comment if you can hear me. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to the session. How has it been? How has it been? Hope the week has been profitable. I want to see your comments. Drop your comments. How has it been? How has been trading? Hope the week has been profitable. It's been profitable for me. It's been profitable for me. How is it going at your hand? How is it going at your hand? If there's any pair you want us to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment section. Can you guys hear me? I believe you guys can hear me, right? If you can, comment yes. If you can hear me, comment yes. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let's go to business. I believe you guys can hear me. Okay, so let's start with Australian dollar USD. Like I guys during the weekly markets outlook session, that Australian dollar USD is the long term. Okay, the weekly trend is bullish. Right now, I'm on sell on Australian dollar USD. You can see I have a sell trade on Australian dollar USD. I expect price to, clear liquidity. That's my expectation. I want to see price clear liquidity at this previous low. That's my expectation on dollar USD. After that has been achieved, then I will consider buying Australian dollar USD, and that's likely going to be tomorrow. Okay, I think the real move will occur tomorrow, because tomorrow several major news will be released tomorrow. So I think the real move, the trend for the week, will kick off tomorrow. Okay, the trend for the week, which is bullish, would kick off tomorrow. Okay, it will occur tomorrow because there are several major news that will be released. Tomorrow, Friday, that's when we will see the bullish move on Australian dollar USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, and NZD USD. Okay, so I'm still bearish on Australian dollar USD at the moment. Okay, I'm still bearish at the moment. Hopefully, before the end of the day, I would have exited my sell trade on Australian dollar USD, and we'll be looking for a buy setup in tomorrow's market. I hope that is clear. So I wouldn't advise that you buy Australian dollar USD at the moment. Don't buy dollar USD. The only time you might want to consider buy is if this resistance is broken. That is when you would consider buying, and you can see my stop loss is above that resistance. Okay, I would not advise that you buy Australian USD at the moment. The only thing that will make Australian dollar USD is if the news that will be released later does not favor US dollar, and I think it will be released by 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Nigerian time. That what's the name of this person that will be speaking? Hold on, let me check. I think it's by 11 p.m. Nigerian time. Okay, a speech will be released from the United States. If the news favor, okay, FOMC member speaks, okay, by 11 p.m. That's like 12 a.m. Nigerian time. 12 a.m. Nigerian time. If the news favors the US, if it does not favor US, then Australian dollar USD could go bullish. It will go bullish, but right now it's bearish. It is bearish at the moment. Okay, so that's it for Australian dollar USD. Let's move to the next pair. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, please drop it in the comment section. Good morning, Ifeanyi. How are you doing? Mr. Olodu, it's been a while. How are you doing, Mr. Olodu? It's been a while. Good to have you in the class. Okay, let's move to the next instrument, Euro USD. Euro USD also, I see bearish on USD. Let's see how yesterday candle closed. Okay, you can see how yesterday candle closed. Can you see this? Yesterday candle closed as, should we call this a shooting star or inverted hammer? Okay, the fact that price tested this previous resistance and there was a strong rejection from that level, that tells me that there's a high probability for Euro USD to go bearish. Okay, so it is likely price will be pushed down to this level to clear liquidity. It is likely, okay, that they will push price down to this level to clear the stop losses at this level. As you know, the traders would have entered by after the close of this candle on Monday and be at this level. So it is possible they will push price down just to at this level. That is what I'm waiting for before I will go bullish on Euro USD. I want them to clear liquidity at this low before going bullish. Okay, that's my expectation on Euro USD. Okay, so let's say after the close of yesterday candle, which looks like a shooting star, down to 4 hour. Let's see the pattern we had on 4 hour. So you can see on 4 hour, you can see the pattern we have here. This is an engulfing pattern, right? This is an engulfing pattern, and we had what's it called? Resistance at this point. You can see this supply zone was the reason for the rejection. Can you see that? That supply zone was the reason for that rejection. Now, after the formation of this engulfing candle, I'm sure a fair value gap was created. A fair value gap was created on 15 minutes, 1 hour, or 5 minutes, or it could be 1 minute. So let's go down to 1 hour. So it is likely price will go fill that fair value gap before going bearish. Let's see 1 hour. Okay, you can see on 1 hour we had a fair value gap here. It's likely price will come fill this gap before Euro USD will go bearish. Okay, this is the fair value gap on 1 hour. Let's go down to 15 minutes, because the fair value gap on 15 minutes might be different from the fair value gap on 1 hour. Okay, so you have to identify all the fair value gaps. So you can see the fair value gap on 15 minutes. Let's adjust this. This is the fair value gap on 15 minutes. Let's just go to 5 minutes and see if we can find a different fair value gap. Let's go to 5 minutes. You have to identify. Okay, you can see on 5 minutes also. Oh, where's the fair value gap on 5 minutes? This is the fair value gap on 5 minutes. Let's adjust it. Okay, so it is likely price will come fill this gap, okay, before Euro USD will go bearish. If you are considering selling Euro USD today, wait for price to come back and fill this gap before you go bearish. Okay, wait for price to come fill this gap, then you go bearish on Euro USD. That's my take on Euro. Because if you apply on this 15 minutes time frame, if you apply Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, you will see that price is at what? Is at discount right now. Price is at discount. You want to see price pull back to a premium level before you consider selling. Okay, so this is not to sell Euro USD. If you want to risk buying, you can buy, and if you are buying, your profit target will be at this level. Your profit target should be 0.0850. What's the current market price? That's just like 15 pips, and your stop loss will be, let's say, at this level. So you can see that risk reward is 1. The risk reward is 1-to-1, which is very poor. I don't take such trade. Okay, I don't take such trade. But if you want to risk it, you can risk it. Your stop will be at this level, but the risk reward here is 1-to-1, which is not a good risk reward. Is that clear? Let's move to GBP USD. Same setup on GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD is likely going to fill a fair value gap, buy side liquidity before it pulls back. That's what is playing out on GBP USD. Also playing out on Euro USD. Okay, if we go to, let me see Australian dollar USD, looks like that's the same thing that is playing out on Australian dollar USD too. Okay, pull back. Let's go to the next pair, USD card. USD card should be bearish this week, but let's see what we have on daily. So yesterday candle, you can see it closed as an armor, right? It closed as an armor, or you call this a spinning bottom, after hitting a support here, a resistance turn support. Can you see that? After hitting this resistance turn support, there was a strong rejection from that level, and what I see here is price is likely going to hit this previous high. because on Monday, a lot of retail traders have executed sell after the formation of this spinning top, and they are still to be at this level. So I'm sure there's a high probability they would go for the stop losses at that level. They will hunt for losses at that level before going bearish. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be going bearish on Euro Aussie, USD CAD, USD JPY. Those pairs are likely going to, the trend on those pairs is likely going to play tomorrow. Okay, let's go to which other pair? Okay, let's see USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY this week is bearish. You can see my analysis. I'm expecting USD JPY to go bearish, but I want to see price break this support. I'll consider this support. This is price must break this level before I go bearish on USD JPY. Okay, my bias for the week is bearish. I've not executed any trade on USD JPY this week. Let's go to 4 hour. Let's see what's happening on 4 hour. All the current move is to get a lot of retail traders to sell. That's what is happening at the moment. They want to get a lot of retail traders to sell. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay, so 4 hour, we had a shooting star. This is a shooting star. The next candle closes as a spinning top. If this 4 hour candle closes bearish, then USD might likely go bearish from that level, from that point. If this current candle closes bearish, but I would not advise that you execute a sell trade after the close of that candle, right? Because if entering, this is 151.27, 151.70 or 151.78, that's about 50 something pips. So what you need to do, I'm sure after the close of this candle, a fair value gap will be created on 1 hour or 15 minutes. After the formation of this candle, a fair value gap will be created on 1 hour, or let's go to 15 minutes. If you want to sell, you should wait for price to pull back and fill that fair value gap. Don't jump in and sell now. Don't jump in and sell now. Wait for price to pull back. Okay, the price must pull back after this impulsive move. Okay, after this impulsive move, price will pull back and fill the fair gap. So you have to wait for price to pull back, fill the fair value gap before you go bearish. I hope that is clear. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, please drop it in the comments section. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section. Let's move to the next pair. Let's look at GJ. Okay, let's look at gold. So you can see gold is likely going to go bearish. With what I'm saying, let's start with the daily. Okay, gold is likely going to go bearish. Okay, you can see how yesterday candle closed. You can see how yesterday candle closed. Strong rejection from a resistance level. Can you see that? So after the close of yesterday candle, let's see what we had on 4 hour. Okay, you can see what we have on 4 hour. After the close of filled a fair value gap here. You can see we had a fair value gap here yesterday. Can you see it? This value gap yesterday, and there was a rejection from that gap. Okay, so with what I see, I think it's likely we go bearish. Okay, today it will be bearish, but long term gold is bullish. Long term, the bias is bullish, but I think today gold will be bearish. Based on what I'm seeing on the chart, gold will be bearish. Then tomorrow it might go bullish. Tomorrow, but today I'm expecting a bearish move on gold. I hope that is clear. Okay, so let's see what's happening on 1 hour. So price has been in the range since the open of the market. Right, price has been in the range. So we had a resistance level, we have a support level. So if you are considering selling gold, wait for price to break the support. Okay, wait for price to break the support. And if you are selling below the support, your stop loss should be few pips above the resistance level. I hope that is clear. You have to wait for price to break support before you sell. You can't sell gold at the current market price now. You need to wait for a candle to close below this support level before you sell. That is how you trade a ranging market. When price goes into a range, you should identify the high of that range and the low of that range. If price breaks the high of the range, you consider buying. If price breaks the low of the range, you consider selling. But since my bias is bearish, I will be more concerned, I will be more interested in the from support. I'm not interested in breakout from resistance. If price breaks out from a resistance, I would see that as a false breakout because my bias on gold today is bearish. So I'm more interested in breakout from the support and not from the resistance. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Ifeanyi, why are you asking me the direction for Euro Australian dollar? You've already executed a trade on Euro Australian dollar, right? So if you have executed a trade on Euro Australian dollar, it means you know the trend on Euro Australian dollar. So, but let's just look at the chart. Let's just look at the chart. Euro Australian dollar. Okay, I still have a trade on Euro Australian dollar. I'm buying, right? I'm buying Euro Australian dollar, and the trade is currently in profit. It's currently in profit, and I'm still holding it. I'm still holding it. Okay, so it's trying to form a double top. Yes, it's trying to form a double top. A lot of retailers will jump in and start selling, but I think this is just to induce our retail traders, okay, just to make them sell. Okay, so I still believe it's gonna go up. Euro Australian dollar is still bullish. It is still bullish. It's likely going to clear liquidity at this previous high. This is my target for Euro Australian dollar. This is my target. Tomorrow, I will be looking for sales on Euro Aussie. I'll be looking for sales setup on Euro Aussie tomorrow. Sell, because that's the weekly bias. That's the weekly bias. Sell, okay? So that's it for Euro Aussie. So one more pair before we end the session. If there's any instrument you want us to look at together, please drop it in the comment section. Which other pair? Okay, let's look at GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY. Okay, I'm still expecting bullish move on GBP/JPY. Okay, I'm still expecting bullish move on GBP/JPY. But if this support is broken, it's possible GBP/JPY will keep going bearish. Price will keep on euro on GBP/JPY if this support is broken. So I will not advise that you sell until this is broken. Okay, do not sell until this support is broken. Let me see what's happening on 4 hour. Okay, so it's forming an engulfing. Okay, so I'm sure it's likely maybe there's a fair value gap that it wants to fill. Let me delete all these lines. Okay, so if you see this is 4 hour, you can see there's a fair value gap here. You can see on 4 hour there's a fair value gap here. So it could be that price just want to fill this fair value, okay, and pull back from this level. So you need to look out for is the pattern of the candlestick pattern that will form at this zone. Okay, the candlestick pattern that will form at this zone will determine if we should go buy or go bearish. But I'm sure there's a high probability that price will go back from that level. There's a high probability. You can see price been in a range for some time, right? From this point to this point, price has been in a range. Okay, so what they are doing right now is to clear the stop losses. You know, a lot of retail traders would have executed at this point because they saw an hammer. They would have executed buy. So I think they just want to clear the stop losses at this level. The traders would have jumped in to buy. So they want to clear the stop losses at this level. Okay, I think that's what is playing out. Once they are clearing the stop losses at this level, they will go bullish, and first target will be the high of this candle because there are a lot of stop losses at this level. Most retail traders would have entered sell because they saw signing top, they saw, and most retail traders would have executed sell. So once they are done clearing sell side liquidity, they will push price up to clear buy side liquidity. I'm going to buy GBP/JPY, but I just need to wait for a bullish reversal pattern to form inside the zone before I will go bullish. I'm going to buy GBP/JPY later on. If a bullish reversal pattern forms at this zone, I will buy GBP/JPY. Okay, I will buy GBP/JPY, but a bullish reversal pattern must form at that zone. I hope that is clear. Any question? Good morning, Mr. David. How are you doing? Mr. Hazy, good morning. Do you have any question? Is there any pair you want us to analyze together? I think we've covered a lot. in this session. Do you have any question? How has been trading? Hope it's been profitable. It's going well at my end. On DXY, there is a pullback to fill fair value gap. Buy side or sell side? 1 hour fair value gap. Is it buy side or sell side? Mr. David, fair value gap on buy side or sell side? DXY. Let me check DXY. DXY. Sell side. Let's see. Let me check DXY. Okay, so this is DXY. Let me see the daily. It's daily. So I think they are still going to clear the liquidity above these highs. Okay, yeah, they are still going to clear liquidity above this high. Let's go down to 4 hour. Okay, yeah, so it's likely they want to fill this fair value gap before going bullish. You can see this fair value gap on 4 hour. Okay, so it is likely they want to fill this gap before going bullish. So what we need to look out for is the pattern that will form inside this gap. Okay, if a bullish reversal pattern forms inside the gap, then we can go DSY will go bullish, and that means GU, AU, EU would go bearish, right? So let's see 1 hour. So there's a fair value gap on 1 hour. 1 hour fair value gap. Here is it. This is the 1 hour fair value gap. Okay, there is a fair value gap on 1 hour, very tiny fair value gap. So they might likely push price to that level before it goes bullish. That's my take on DXY. Okay, let's wait for a candle, a bullish pattern to form. Once bullish reversal pattern forms on DXY, then you go strike GU, EU, and AU and NU. I hope that is clear. Yeah, look for buy on, yes, look for buy on GJ. Once GJ fills that gap, let me go back to GJ. Okay, once that gap is filled and the bullish reversal pattern forms, okay, you should buy. Then your stop loss should be, let's say 10-15 pips below this. Once the bullish reversal pattern forms around this area, you should buy, set your stop loss few pips below this level. Okay, that's my take on Egypt. Now, if you are buying is counter trading. If you're going bullish, it is counter trading. Long term, GJ is going to be bearish. Maybe next week, all through next week, GJ will be bearish. If we don't see the bearish move this week, next week, GJ will be bearish for some weeks. GJ will be bearish for some weeks. But I feel they still need to come and fill this gap here. They are likely going to come and fill this fair value gap here before they will go bearish. This gap here. Okay, that's my expectation on GJ. If we apply Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low, price is at discount now. You can see that price is at discount. We want the price pull up to premium before we consider selling. We want to see price pull back to premium before we start selling. Okay, so if you are buying, your target could be around this. Your target could be at this level. If you are buying, your target, you could target this level. Target this level. Your stop loss should be below this level. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. For buy on GJ. Ensure you apply proper risk and money management. Use the right lot size for the trade. Use the right lot size. If you don't know how to calculate lot size, you shouldn't be trading Forex. You don't just apply any lot on a trade. First, you should know the dollar amount you're going to lose on the trade, which should not be more than 2% of your capital. Trade, you shouldn't risk more than 2% of your capital. You should know that. So if you have $1,000 and your risk is 2%, that means on every trade, you should not risk more than $20. That $20 is what will determine the lot size you would apply on the trade. Once you're able to get the market risk on that trade, then you'll be able to get the lot size. How do you get the lot size? Your capital risk divide the market risk, multiply by 0.1 gives you the lot size for the trade. Do you get that? To get the lot size, you divide market risk, or sorry, capital risk, divide market risk, multiply 0.1. That gives you your lot size. I hope that is clear. Trading is not gambling. Trading is not guesswork. You need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're doing to make money in this business. Okay? Get serious with this business. get serious. A lot of people are just playing in the market. They are just playing. They are just cashing fun in the market. They are just cashing fun. Trading is not for excitement. You are here to make money. Know that. Always remind yourself. Always remind yourself that you are in this business to make money, not just for fun and not for show off. Okay? Not for show off. Body. You are not here to impress anybody. Get serious with your business. Get serious. Any question? Any question? Any question? If there are no questions, I would have to end the session. Do you have any question? Any question, Mr. Ludu, Mr. David, Mr. Eze? Gold, we've looked at gold. I said gold is still going to go bearish. Gold is still going to go bearish before it goes bullish. Long term is bullish, but short term, I expect gold to sell. I expect gold to sell short term. Okay, and if you are selling, first target on gold will be this level. Second target on gold will be this level. If you are selling, that's my take on gold for today's market. That's my take on gold. Okay, let's see on 1 hour. What do we have on 1 hour? So I think there's a fair value gap here. Okay, there's a fair value gap here. Okay, so there's a fair value gap here. Okay, so price has been in a range for some time since the opening of the market. We have the low of the range and we have the high of the range, and I think what they've done now is to clear liquidity, buy side liquidity. High probability our price will go bearish from that level. Okay, there's a high probability that price will go bearish from the current market price if you want to risk it. So if you want to risk selling, okay, this is a bearish reversal pattern. Price has filled a fair value gap. Okay, if we go down to lower time frame, I'm sure after the formation of this candle that looks like a shooting star, a fair value gap was created on, let's see, 5 minutes, and I think price has already filled that gap. You can see why price had to pull up. You can see. Can you see the gap? See this gap? This is the fair value gap on. You can see, and the price has already filled that gap. It has filled that gap. So you can wait for maybe 5 minutes or 15 minutes candle to close below this level. If 15 minutes candle close below this level, you could sell, set your stop loss few pips above the high of this candle. Set your stop loss few pips above the high of this candle. So at the moment, gold is bearish. Gold is bearish. That is clear. So I appreciate you guys for participation. This is your first time participating in the live stream. Please ensure you subscribe to the channel, and if you're getting value, if you got value from this session, please ensure so you like the stream. Please thumbs up button. Okay, thank you guys. I wish you guys a profitable trading day. You have my number, and I suppose you're on the WhatsApp group. If you have any question, drop on the WhatsApp group. We have a lot of experienced traders on the WhatsApp group. If I'm unable to attend to your question, there are other traders, very good, that would, provide answers to your questions. But I'm always available. I will always attend to your questions on the WhatsApp group. Okay, wish you guys all the best. Bye for now.